Alright guys, another challenge lock for you. This is Turk mat number 16, and there are a few locks with this name out there. This is at least the second one that I know of, and he says that it is a bad key, so it's hand filed. That's what we're looking at, and it does not work well. So it works counterclockwise, but if you turn it over, it says pull down. So if you apply downwards pressure on the key, then it's super smooth. So, and this is a Yale. It's made on a Yale, if you can read that. Yale. And what's interesting, so I've had other Yales, and I normally like to work off of this ledge on the right, but here, let me see if I can zoom in for a second. Ooh. With this Yale, the warding is actually in the way of the pins, which means there are holes drilled down, so you can't work off that ledge because there's not enough room. So I'm going to use one of the hooks from the SS Dev, which will allow me to reach up in that hole. So it's a little bit tricky. I've never actually had a lock like this before where I have to work through the holes. So I don't quite have the feel for it, but anyway, enough talk. Let's see if I can open this. Alright, a little bit. Okay, just drops into a false set. Now a lot of this is me trying to see if I'm on the warding or actually in one of the holes. I think I set one, maybe not. Oh, nope, no, but I not. Alright, let's try again. Oh, maybe I set, okay. Let's go through. Okay, I'm not sure what I hit. I think maybe number 5, maybe number 4. I don't feel like I looked at that very high, so could have been one of the low ones. It's a little harder to reach. Number 6. It's also hard because, oh, found it, okay. I maybe overset it. See if I can quickly get it back. Okay, we're on our false set again. So it's hard for me to know when I'm on number 6 because it's so far in there. All right. Okay, I think I finally set that one. That was one that I've been working on for a little bit to try and set. Alright, we're in a pretty good deep set now. Pretty deep false set, excuse me. There we go. I have opened this before, but I think that's actually the quickest that I've ever opened it. Oh, that was loud. Sorry about that. Alright, let's grab our handy circlip remover. For me, this makes it so much easier. I really like this tool. Nice and easy. Okay. Gonna use a shim. Try and align it just in case. Use one of the pink plug followers for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Tray. Alright, you see you had to set all of them. Seen a lot of work done to the core. Let's check. Number 1 has some serrations. Two has some more serrations. Oh wow. 3 is a pin. We'll look at that one a little bit later. 4 has a lot of serrations. 5 also has serrations. 6 looks like it's another pin. Alright, this is number 3. So if you overset that, you're in for a world of hurt. That is beautiful. Number 6 as well. So I'm trying to get it to focus. That is beautiful work. I don't know if Turk Matt is active in the community anymore. I'm not sure. I haven't seen anything from him in a while. But I mean, that's okay. Life happens. We're just gonna work away that way because this is so long. Number 1. Serrated spool. Two isn't coming out. There we go. Oh wow, okay. Two was a drunken spool. Grab that spring out while I'm here. 3. Normal pin. Did a different spring. Four is lopsided. Homemade spool. Yet another spring. That one's pretty long. Another homemade spool and 5. Yet another spring. So far, none of these springs are the same. And another beautiful serrated spool. Alright guys, let's see what we have. In 1, 2, and 6 we have counter milling. 4 as well. 4 has counter milling and then serrations. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it has serrations down there as well. 2 is serrated and 5 is serrated. These actually all seem like they do have at least some counter milling, so that is beautiful work. Not seeing anything up here. Nope, okay. Alright, quick close up. So, for the key pins. We have a beautiful serrated pin. Another beautiful serrated pin with a little key element. 3 was this amazing pin that I showed you earlier. That's beautiful. 4 is this really long key pin with 4 serrations. 5 is whatever you want to call that. Then 6 is another pin in pin. This one's more of a mushroom. So that's beautiful work. 1 serrated spool. 2 was a drunken spool with the wafer up here, so that way it's not creating a second shear line and making it easy for you, but it's also preventing the sharp end from jabbing into the spring. 3 is normal. 4 is a homemade spool. That's a little bit lopsided, but that's fine. A lot of mine are lopsided. 5 is another homemade. And then 6 is really, really nice. Look at that. So a homemade spool with serrations in the middle of it. Now I'm curious with 6, just really quickly. Really quickly, I want to see if those serrations will actually come into play. Just a second. Let me reassemble this. Put that in number 6. Alright. So, this is, I'll use that drum. This is dragging. Will you feel those crunches? You will, yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is a beautiful lock. Absolutely wonderful. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed what you saw. If so, please subscribe. It is October when I'm shooting this, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I've talked about this in all of my recent videos, but it's pretty important to bring up. So if you don't know anything about it, see what you can learn. If you're interested in donating, there are a lot of international organizations that do research to try and cure and things like that. Alright, thank you very much for watching. Hey guys, really quickly. So as I was reassembling the lock, I realized why driver 4 seemed lopsided. It was yet another pin in pin. So looking at that, I was like, man, that is so weird. I was like, that is weird and lopsided. It's not, it's just hollow. So, this is an even nicer lock than I thought it was. Alright, just thought I would add that in.